Oh my god.
Okay. Hello, YouTube. My name is Mascot the Tracks, and today on episode 5 of Going Deep, I have my good friend Rolyatack. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, thank you.
Um, so let's get this game going, and then we'll get into the questions. What is this no champion deck, Roly?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just-
It's something I got from my chat. They so kindly
All right.
sent that.
I don't want to face elusive cheese. Oh, and you banned darkness. I'm not surprised about that one.
Yeah, you should have known. You should have known. Yikes. What if I really wanted to play that one deck, Max, and that's the one you banned?
No, we're not doing that. So,
Why are you playing pirates?
as one of the best pirates on the on the America server, can you teach me how to play this deck, Rolly?
I I'm about to lose anyways. I don't think I need to coach you, sir.
Oh my god. Okay, genuine first question, Rolly. Let's start.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
used to be a D1 athlete. I think that's something you talk about a little bit on your own stream, but it's something I find really interesting about you that takes a lot of like hard work and dedication and stuff. How did that translate into your content creation and lore career?
Is it weird that I think that it doesn't, like, at all?
No, I mean
Like,
that's fair.
I'm really, really competitive in sports and like running particularly, and then like in Runeterra or other card game, not even other card games, other games I stream, I just am not very competitive. I'm just like, oh, I'm just playing the game, yay! But I really was trying to be first, trying to. Oh my god, you're kicking my ass. What is this?
We got some pirate.
I didn't notice you got a scout. I wasn't paying attention.
I mean,
Yikes.
you say you're not very competitive at it, but then you're here like hitting masters and stuff. So, what's the
But-
truth, Rolly?
I mean, is Masters even an achievement anymore? Everyone on Twitter is claiming that it doesn't feel like you accomplish anything. They want to reach higher goals. What are these one drops, bro? This game makes me sad already.
I mean, yeah, you got a nice nimble Poro. Maybe the nimble Poro heard we were talking about sports and was like, I'm here.
Yeah, no, so I was really competitive, running wise, but then I don't know where that went. I don't really try for tournaments. People are like, oh, do gauntlet, go for seasonals, and I'm just like,
Which is
I
fair.
don't need to.
Yeah. Definitely, like, that competitive grind is not for everyone. Like, I find myself, I'll spend like a whole day on a seasonal, not make top cut, be exhausted, and then I'm just like, what did I just do that for? Like, is this really worth it? Like, am I using my time wisely here? But the dead don't
Max,
need riches.
What is this, Max?
Hey,
What is this swing here?
you know this better than anyone, Rolly. For those who are
Listen.
unaware, Rolyatack last season was one of the highest win rate pirate players on the server, fueled by her streaming it every single day last season. I would say
It's just my favorite.
you're just
I actually didn't play it much until the end of the season. I was like, okay, I need to hit Masters, and like I just jammed it and went on like a crazy win streak.
and you did hit masters. You had like an
Yeah.
80% win rate over like a lot of games.
Yeah, like 50 or something.
Jesus. So tell us how you built up those gaming skills. Run us down with your gaming history. Like, is LOR the first competitive card game you've played? Like, all
It
that
is.
stuff. Yeah.
It is. So I have an older brother. He is 6 years older than me, and he was like my best friend. He had a Nintendo 64. I always wanted to play Super Smash Bros. With him and his friends.
Love
I feel like
Smash
that was
Bros.
the most competitive I've been in gaming, was when I was like trying to compete against my brother. Since then, I don't know, I played like solo player games, like I love Skyrim, love Fable, like simple games like that. And then streaming wise, this is my second Riot game. I started streaming League.
Oh.
Don't ask me how that went. It was horrendous.
Like,
I only play Nami because I love her, and I only play support, but like I'm a bad support. I will still kills. So it makes for a great time. Great time. I'm the best support one could ask for.
wait,
Uh,
which lane is support usually in? I always forget
Bot
that.
lane.
Bot lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna
Okay.
be an ADC and a support in bot.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Nice and fun.
nice glimpse beyond. Are you gonna level TF on me?
No,
Oh.
no, he's only at 3 of
Oh.
9.
I mean, that's close in terms of TFs.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Wait, so how did you get into League?
My ex actually. Yeah, I
Bex.
I started playing because of him and his friends in 2014.
Okay.
And yeah, I actually like I used to play like any role, any character, any champ. I guess they're called champions.
Right.
And then uh they reworked my favorite. I used to love Soraka, and they reworked her, and then I was like, I'm not playing this game anymore, and all I did was play Nami after that.
So like, was that towards the end of college or like after you graduated or this
Near the
timeline
start,
wise?
actually.
Oh,
I think you forget how old I am.
how old are you, Rolly? If you don't mind me
I
asking.
I'm 28. I found that out the other day. I forgot my age, and I was discussing it with chat, and they're like, "Weren't you 27 last year?" And I was like,
That is
"Yeah, I
how
had to do the
age
math." I'm like,
works.
"Oh yeah, yeah, I am." I forgot. I
Yeah.
just casually forgot my age. Um, but no. So I went to college in 2012.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was playing League in college mostly.
And
Hey,
then,
hey, hey!
well,
Shelly did nothing wrong.
Riptide Sermon, good card. But
Shelly did nothing wrong.
so you started playing college and League, and then when did you start streaming then?
I didn't start streaming until like 2 years out of college. I didn't have intentions of streaming, but
Right.
I had um an Instagram account for like fan art of League, and I talked to a bunch of people and met a bunch of people from there, and they were like, "Oh, why don't you stream on Twitch?" And I was like, I kind of knew what it was, but I was like, why would I even do that? Why would I want, what do you mean? Why am I not streaming on Twitch? Like, I'm just here to look at League art. And I got enough messages about it, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious, like, what is this? So I looked into it, and then I tested it, and I really liked it, and here I am, like 2 years later or something.
Dang.
I don't know how long I've been streaming for, actually.
What
It's
do
been
you
a while
think,
now.
like, wait, so the Instagram, that was the fan art. So you're
Hmm.
into like the League lore, I guess, then?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Was it just like I'm just imagining like a Gangplank simp page.
No, it was like any art. It wasn't just
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
That was
No, you're fine. You're fine. It was a lot of Nami art. That's my favorite champion.
Yeah.
So it was her, and then basically just anything that people were posting, I would like repost and like share.
Gotcha.
Just
Gotcha.
any artwork I found nice.
That's cool.
I met a lot of people that way though. It was pretty cool.
So those people encourage you to stream, then you're like, all right,
Hmm.
and then you stream League. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I started out with like, um, just like playing with some of my friends casually, and then I found out that it's kind of hard to play League and talk to chat. And I found out very quickly that what
True.
I like to do is talk to chat.
True.
Uh,
True.
so that was kind of difficult. I would be like not playing the game, talking to them, and then I kind of switched to just chatting because I'd like to talk.
Yeah. You're a really good just chatting streamer. Like, I'll
Thank
just put that
you.
out there. Like, you will start your stream and it'll be like in just chatting, and like, yeah, I just put it on, just listen, and I'm like, this is very impressive because like I feel like it's difficult for me to engage with chat in a meaningful
Mm.
way without like, you know, some context, like a game happening, or like if I unless I have like something very specific to talk about. But I feel like you're very good at just kind of going freestyling with it,
Thank
which
you.
I don't know if you feel the same.
Slightly. I
Oh my
I
god.
really enjoy it. So
What the heck?
what are you? Oh my godding. You're at 17 health.
I I mean, still, that could go down to 0 very easily.
I'm trying to. That's what the goal is.
That's a double Nami right there, you know.
Mhm. My queen.
So you go to just chatting. Was that like what you were literally just like a just chatting streamer or?
Yeah, mostly. I would spend most of my stream talking, and then it'd be like, "Oh, you want to play ARAM or like you want to play a game of League?"
Okay.
And then I really got into a Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare one. I was like,
Really?
yes, I was obsessed with that game.
Is that like the newest one?
No, this was in like 2018.
Okay.
Um, so from that, sorry, I
No,
don't know
you're
how
good.
to.
Take your time.
I don't know
Finish
what
your
I'm doing.
turn. No. You're doing much better. Like I find that if people are not streamers and they come on going deep, they struggle a little bit to get used to the playing and talking at the same time. So you're doing much better,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
That is
I'm
something.
still trying to get used to that. In gosh, dang it! I should have kept up my mana. I
It's
have
okay.
2 vengeance in hand.
It happens. It happens.
I was like, I need to keep Nami alive for a blocker next round, and then I could also have more spells to buff things.
Sometimes you gotta go for the heroine, you know.
I think it was greedy, but kind of my best option.
Yeah, I don't fault you for it at all. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the question? Oh, I played Call of Duty after that for like the 2018 one, which was fun. And then the next Call of Duty came out and I hated it, so I kind of dropped that. I was kind of like lost, I feel like, for a bit. Like, I was like, oh, I'm partly a League streamer. Okay, now I'm talking, like, I just talk. And I played COD. Now I just talk again. Kind of went back and forth. And then I don't know what brought me back to this, because I got into beta of Runeterra. I don't know how I don't know how I got back, because I stopped playing for a while. Like, I was a very casual player.
I see.
And then somehow I just streamed it and went well. I enjoyed it.
It's a really good game to stream, I feel, like from the streamer's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's slow paced enough that I can talk with chat. I can play. I can do ranked. I can do path gaming. It has a bunch of options for you.
Yeah. Speaking of all the options, you know, you streamed lore for a while. I wanted to ask you just that fun question. Like, do you have a favorite memory playing the game of all your... Because you stream a ton. Like, what's your streaming schedule like? Like,
Monday through Friday, every day
Friday.
at 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah. So you're streaming a ton. Do you have, like, out of all that time that you've done it, do you have a favorite memory?
I think I have to say hitting masters was my favorite. Yeah, maybe cliche, but like, it was never a goal of mine before I started streaming, because I worked full time, so I would play just casually. Like at work, I would play when I was on my break.
Yeah.
And I played ranked, like I liked playing ranked, but I never like jammed so many games. I would get to like plat, and I felt accomplished for hitting plat. I was like, yay, like I did this, and I didn't think about pushing higher. And then chat kept like motivating me. They're like, why don't you go for masters? Why don't you go for masters? You're good enough. Go for masters. And I was like, I've never considered it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just here playing a game I enjoy. And it's my first card game. Like, I still have much to learn. Like, why are you healing so much?
I don't want to die. What do you mean, why am I healing so much?
Max, you can't win all 3 games. Come on. Come on.
Well, I mean, we can always do a third game if you want to play if you want to get a good GP or something. Don't worry.
Okay.
So hitting masters, when was that? You've hit masters before though, right? I thought.
I've actually only hit masters twice.
Oh, okay, twice. I knew you'd hit it at least once before. Yeah.
I hit it I don't even the season before Annie Jin,
Okay.
and then I missed it the next season, and then the season after that. Wait, am I wrong? Yeah, no, the Annie Jin season I didn't make it. Like I hated that season so much, and I was so disappointed because I was like, oh, Annie's right up my alley. I'm gonna love her. I did not. I
I
did not at all.
I relate to that.
Um,
That deck did
yeah.
not click with me at all, and I thought Annie was gonna be sick because she's like a burn champion. She's like one drop, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Did not land with me
uh,
either.
yeah. So I didn't like her, which was tragic for me to find that out.
Yeah.
And then the Kaisa season, although I didn't like Kaisa herself, I felt like playing against her wasn't the worst thing because I had just been jamming pirates.
Pirates definitely did not mind playing Kaisa.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. um so there was that. Oh, I messed up. Dang it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
sorry. I mean, part of the strength of going deep is I just distract you. So that's half my strategy.
It's all part of your plan.
It's all mental.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I still feel like I'm relatively new to the game, and I still am definitely learning a bunch.
That's fair.
So,
do you feel like you'd ever just want to do masters? Cause like, do you ever think you'll regularly try to go for it, or are you at that point now, or?
yeah, the season I missed it, I still wanted to. I didn't play enough games. I didn't win enough games. I wasn't enough to do it. But definitely, I think that every season that's kind of the goal that I want to achieve.
Gotcha. The first couple times you hit masters, I guess the first 2 times now, like you own that accomplishment for yourself, right? You probably know where I'm going with this. Cause like I think female streamers or streamers who are women feel this a lot more, that there's just a ton of backseating in the LOR like stream community. You know, there's a ton of backseating. And not only will they backseat, but they'll try to take credit for like your success once they're done backseating, you know. And like I've noticed that a fair amount in your stream. I don't know if you agree.
I agree with the backseating. That definitely happens.
Yeah.
A lot. But my people who are like regulars that come in and like we're discussing, part of it is that we're discussing the games.
Yeah.
But they don't really try to claim it. They're like, oh, you hit masters, like you're welcome, I'm so good, like I got you here.
Yeah.
No one's been like really arrogant in that aspect, trying to say it was their accomplishment.
That's good.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna cast this. But there's a ton of backstating.
Yeah.
There's a ton. I have a bunch of other people who come into stream talking about how like that's all that my chat is, and I'm like, it's not. I could see how like it's a lot of it, but like there's also other conversations that occur.
There's also a lot of bullying you. There's a good amount of like gambling going on here and there with the points. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of different stuff.
The gambling is great.
Yeah. I always see the gambling and I'm so confused by it. I'm like, what is happening here?
You just gamble.
You just gamble.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
I don't like this elusive, Max.
So going more into like your content creation, what was like your main motivation for streaming, I guess, other than just like meeting people, which I feel like I mean, for me that was definitely like what it was in the start, and then you start doing it a little more and it becomes like a bit of a bigger thing. Like you get this schedule and you're like, okay, maybe like I'll take this a little more seriously. Like,
yeah.
How has that been for you?
It's been a challenge actually, because I feel like I did it really casually. Like I was just streaming pretty casual, and then I actually, like, during the pandemic, you know how people, like, were jamming streaming because you had nothing else to do? They just streamed all the time and
Yep.
grew their channels and things. Yeah, I didn't take advantage of that. I didn't really stream through that. I was just like um kind of avoiding streaming. I don't know why. And then I came back to it and I was like, okay, I need to decide, like, am I gonna take this seriously, or like I can't take like 6 months of a break and be like, oh yeah, I stream. Hey, hey, hey,
Gotcha.
what is this? What is this?
Just some spells, nothing to worry about.
I'm
Just a little
worried.
Nautilus, Riptide. Don't worry,
Rude.
nothing
That's
bad.
that's rude.
Just healing a little bit.
Mhm.
Tossing some cards. Nothing you
Mhm.
should be concerned about, you know.
I'm very concerned, okay?
Nah, you're
I'm very
good.
concerned.
You're
I'm very
cool.
concerned for my deck about to be milled.
Well, you know, I only have a Maokai, so don't worry about it, you know. Who knows where that guy is?
Stop! You're about to get him. If you don't
Nah.
already have him.
Who knows?
Mhm. Yep. Who could
Alright.
ever tell?
Huh.
It's rude. Can you stop tossing cards?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Could you?
But yeah, so especially during the pandemic, you felt like you fell behind maybe a little, or like you just were struggling to
Yeah.
like decide if you want to take it seriously with the breaks and such.
Couldn't, not couldn't, but like I wasn't taking it serious. I just I was slacking. And then I kind of hit a point where I was like, well, I'm either doing this or I'm not. Like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, guys, I'll stream. And then, like, I would stream like once, and then like 3 months later, I'll stream again. And
Yeah.
then people would be like, oh, you're back. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. I'm back.
I felt like I was being like, one, just disrespectful for how I wasn't. You don't need to draw. Stop.
No, don't worry
How I
about
wasn't.
that. Don't worry.
I feel like I was being disrespectful for how I wasn't like committed to it when I had people who were like, they'd be messaging me. They'd be like, "Are you okay? Like, we miss you. Like, what's going on? Like, that type of stuff." So I was like, kind of letting the people down. And these are like my friends who care about me. They'll check in. They ask about stuff. No.
Don't worry, stop 4 cards, plenty of time, you know.
Yeah, no, this is not working out, Max. I lost. I hate everything.
So
all I have is this is all I have. I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind.
I mean, you don't have to play this one out if you don't want to. We can play a third game.
No. I'm gonna lose gracefully.
Okay.
Oh, back into my deck. Sure.
We don't like Sejuani's in this ocean.
I love her though. This is sad. This is very sad. I got the greatest play next round though.
Yeah.
You're gonna be impressed. You're gonna be so impressed.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just try to deck you because I'm like morbidly curious what you're talking about.
It'll be exciting. Don't worry. Oh wow, that's a nice one.
Wait, do you play Field of Rush?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what it was gonna be.
No, that'd be nice, but I'm just.
You're just undergrowth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got your toss 3, which was that. I also got your atrocity.
Oh my! You stole my atrocity?
I stole your atrocity.
That's so rude.
I know, right? And then I also got this. You can't do that.
Oh, you can't mill yourself? What the heck? Here, I'll
didn't let me toss.
That's weird. Cause we know that's not a champion, right? Oh no, that's your Sejuani.
No,
that's why. That's the Sejuani.
I messed up. I needed to top deck the Sedge.
Alright. GG's, Roly.
GG's. I took some great cards. I just couldn't find anything early enough.
Yeah, love it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Love it when
Sad.
they take your jettisons as plunder. Definitely super helpful card for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
greatest card. That was the first one I nabbed. I was like, really, really,
Yeah.
this? Dang, Max.
Yeah.
2-0 just like that.
My game is being very glitchy today. I've definitely related to like pressure of being like,
Hmm.
do I take this seriously? Do I like
Yeah.
I'll like go on a vacation or just like take a little month break from streaming and then come back and people will
Hmm.
be like, "Where were you? Did you die?" I'll be like,
Yeah.
"No,
In your
just
defense, though, when you do stream, you're like jamming like 500 hours into a month. You're,
ah."
you're just
I mean, I'm a little psycho with it. I think this month I've been a lot more like healthy because I did only
yeah.
100 hours. I had a very set schedule, and I was pretty rewarded for it. Granted,
Nice. Yeah.
like changing the whole time that I stream to invade in your hours, like it
I don't
definitely.
own the time slot, Max.
Okay, well, you did have the time slot before me. I guess I just have to reset Runeterra 1 second. You want to play a third
Oh,
game?
sure.
Sure, cool. Um, you can play your elusive cheese deck, and I'll play deep again.
Yay. Okay.
Sorry,
Playing darkness.
sorry.
Are you gonna play your darkness?
No, we're going deep again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
A base race. I see.
yeah, exactly. But I definitely relate to that pressure,
Yeah.
and it's definitely like streaming is weird because you're talking to these people that like you know kind of, but you also don't really know them, but like they know a lot
Mhm.
about you, and it can get like
They learn a lot about you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nice though. Like when I like get to learn and like recognize someone, and
Hmm.
then even like me and Corey is a good example. Like we basically like bully each other.
Yeah.
Like this man will say something out of line, and then I just time him out, and then like I have like a few good people that like I feel I can closely joke around with. It's nice. And
Oh
then I get
yeah.
to meet other people and I learn them better. It's nice.
I
I
mean,
think it's
it's like being like a neighborhood business is how I imagine it. Sorry, not to interrupt you, but
yeah.
like you have like
No.
your regulars, and like maybe if you ran like a store, like a gas station or something, you get to know your regulars, and it's like it's kind of
Hmm.
cool, and like you have a warm relationship with them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And then you get a lot of inside jokes and
yeah,
yeah. That's the really rewarding part, I would say. Like that's the real nice part to stream. You get to learn people, you can converse with them. You could even converse with them outside of streaming. Like I talk with them in Discord, be like, "Hey, like how you doing? How's this treating you? How's this, that, the other?"
yeah.
Kind of keep up with them. Like you get to meet people you would never otherwise meet.
Hmm.
It's very nice. And then there's the downside where you have people who are just completely rude and it's like first time chatter and they send some horrendous message and you're like,
Uh,
why are you like this?
yeah.
Why are you like this?
You
Just because you're on the internet. Like, why?
you definitely like feel the nature of the internet reflected back at you, because
Hmm.
it's so like fast time. Like people can say anything they want. It's just like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
then you get really bad ones who are like, oh, I got under their skin. And then they make like 7 accounts and then they troll you again and again and again and again. Great time.
yeah,
Wonderful time.
yeah.
One of the downsides of streaming.
But that's like definitely like a rare case, right? Or am I like naive in thinking that that doesn't happen too often?
That no, it hardly happens, but
Yeah.
kind
Oh,
of sticks out when it does. Like
yeah, yeah, for
someone
sure.
joins your stream with 5 accounts, it kind of stands out,
Nah,
and not in
that's
the
true.
greatest way.
Yeah. Speaking of standing out, Roly, not to pivot too hard, but how do you feel about your position in the LOR community as a content creator, as somebody who has a lot of people watching her stream every day? Like, do you feel like you're well ingrained into the community? Do you feel like you ever feel like an outsider because you came from other games? Like,
Um, a little of both. There are some times where I feel like I know a lot of people and like in conversations or something we're having, I feel like I can relate. I'm like, oh, I know who you're talking about, or like, oh, I saw that happened or whatever. And then
yeah,
there's sometimes where people are talking about stuff, and I was like, Who am I even in this community? I don't know what happened. I missed this. Like what?
Yeah.
So I feel like both sides of it.
It definitely doesn't help that like a good chunk of the lore community is just like hyper competitive, like tournament grinders that like yeah, they're all like, even me sometimes too, like I do a good job keeping track of that and like
Mhm.
keeping up to date with like all the tournament happenings and such. Like they'll be talking about stuff sometimes and it's just like over my head, especially if I take any sort of a break to myself. Like catching
Yeah.
up is just like a grind. I have an elusive blocker. Get wrecked.
You can't do this. You can't do this, Max. It's not fair. Actually, it's pretty fair.
I mean, it's a
It's
5
just
drop.
sad.
I mean, yeah.
Sad.
What the heck? Shadow Apprentice.
Yes.
That's new
It just makes me
technology.
sad.
Wait, the new ones aren't buffed? The 3 ones?
I played that last round and it recalled, so
Oh, so those don't get buffed too.
yeah. No, they don't keep that.
Hmm.
They don't keep that, sadly.
Encroaching Shadows is a confusing card.
I just recently, like, I'd never played this archetype before. Apparently, this was a meta deck at some point, and I had no idea. But I adore this deck. I had so much fun playing it.
Alright, Roly.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey.
Stop it!
I got some more heal, you know. I think we're wrapping
Not
up
allowed.
towards the end of this episode.
That's not allowed.
Yeah, do you have any other topics you think we should cover? Anything you think I didn't ask you that
Um,
is like very representative of you that people need to understand?
I mean, do people need to understand much about me? I misplay.
You
That's my
miss-
biggest. That's my biggest. I feel like that's my biggest defining characteristic is that if there's a chance to misplay, I will do it.
That's just being a streamer though.
Ah,
I don't know.
I guess maybe yeah.
I don't know.
I
You're doing
I like
YouTube content now? How's that
yeah.
going?
Stressful.
It's hard.
I
It's tough.
I like I finally convinced myself. Okay, I was like I'm gonna go for streaming. Like that's gonna be the move. Sure. And then I was like, if I do one thing, I'm already making these videos and content. Why don't I just
Poured it
uh
over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't I just convert it into YouTube videos? And then I found out that I don't particularly like editing YouTube videos and making that, but
Same.
it's beneficial.
I've posted like 9 videos in the last month. I haven't edited
Mhm.
any of them.
You just rip it straight from your stream and upload?
I just record it in OBS, upload it.
Okay. Hey, I mean,
it
that's kind of basically what I do, except I will cut out like little filler stuff like between games or something. I'll cut it out, but like I don't add music or
hmm.
effects or things. I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Maybe I'll come to a point where I really enjoy making videos and like I'll spend a lot of time editing it. At the moment though, I'm just not there.
That's fair. That's
Um
fair. Me neither. Because editing
and you
videos is a chore. It just is.
yes.
And
Yeah.
we're not making money from YouTube yet. So
Also, YouTube feels so detached. Like coming from
hmm.
Twitch, like Twitch is so rewarding. Like I sit
Yeah.
there, I talk to you guys. Like I can't talk in voice, but like I say something, you guys type back instantly.
Yeah.
And like if they follow you, you get a name right then and there. You can introduce yourself, say hi, greet them, and then someone subs, you get a notification. YouTube is so weird. Like I got 50 subs. I had one video go really, really well, and I got like 50 subs, and I got like I only got 2 notifications of names. I was like, who are all you new people? Like, what do you mean?
Oh
So
my
it feels very detached unless people are actually commenting on your videos. I feel like I'm just throwing up a video and like I don't get that interaction that you do on Twitch. It's
yeah.
very different. It's a whole different world.
I relate to that because I was like, I posted all those videos. I'm like, dang, bro, like this is not working at all. And then I looked and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I got like 50 subscribers in the last month. Like this is actually totally
Yeah.
working. Like just keep
But
going,
you only
Max.
get
Like
one notification. You're like,
yeah,
I'm sorry for all the new people. I don't know your name. I've never seen it before. Like,
yeah.
it's very weird.
All right.
Very, very different from Twitch. And
Well,
considering how much I like Twitch, it's so foreign
yeah.
still.
I definitely appreciate like the instant gratification of Twitch as well.
Right? So nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the podcast, Roly. All
Of
her
course.
links, her Twitter, her YouTube, her Twitch will be in the description. Anything else you want to say before we say goodbye?
Just thank you for having me on, and thanks for kicking my butt 3 times in a row.
You know
Appreciate
what?
it.
We go deep. That's what we do. The
Exactly.
show with deep conversations and deeper gameplay. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.